Hello everybody and welcome at GegLex. This is the first English video on this channel. Normally I do videos on my German YouTube channel Kuchi Institute or at my English language channel Gjuha Albanian Language Center. This is the third channel, so to speak, GegLex, and in this video I would like to introduce you to our GegLex app, which is the first Geg Albanian dictionary and learning app. You can find it on geglex.com. This is the URL, the link. I will also link it in the video description down below, geglex.com. It's a project I have been working on since 2021. Back then I have been writing my master's thesis on Geg Albanian from Kosovo, and I have also collected many words and phrases, and I had published an Android app via the Google Play Store. This app is not available anymore, it doesn't exist anymore, but then I have also been working on a website with a colleague at the University of Zurich back in 2022. I have also published that website, and now since last year I have been working on this website with two of my colleagues, my friends, which I got to know through my online courses. They are developers, software developers. They are great people. I've loved working with them. Without them, this project would never have been possible. And now we can present to you GegLex, the first Geg Albanian dictionary website learning app. It is not only a dictionary but also a learning app. It has many more functions than only the dictionary. I will show you everything in this video. Now I'm sitting here because on the other side you will see the screen recording of my phone where I will show you geglex.com. It is a website which you can also install as an app, as an application on your start screen on your phone, which is very easily possible, so you don't have to install or buy any app from the App Store or Google Play Store. You can just open the website through your browser, Safari, Firefox, Google Chrome, Edge, whichever, geglex.com, and then you can add it to your home screen. This is very simple. And then you would also have the app like this on the phone, and I will just show it to you. Here we can just see the starting page, the home page. You can first type for a word, for example how to say hello, and then you get also some results. Përshëndetje, mirdita, tung, përshëndetje, tungatjeta, tunjatjeta, etc. You can also look for categories. So if you write the hash, you can find the categories, for example, body and health. Then you find all kinds of words from the body or from the health, like ambulance. Ambulance means ambulance. Asht means bone. Ball means forehead, etc. So this is very useful if you search for words in a specific category. Also, if you click on a specific word, like let's search for what? Çka. In Kosovo, we usually say çka. Then you also find example phrases. Çka po don? What do you want? Çka ka ndodh këtu? What happened here? You can add these phrases to your favorites. You can also add a single word to your favorites. And you can also find details. This is often useful for verbs, for example. Let's search for to do. A very simple word, me bon. There it is. Then you can also see the conjugation of the verb. So in the present tense, aorist tense, imperfect tense, present perfect, future tense. This is all included here. Very useful. Also you can see the conjugation on top already. Me bon is the infinitive, to do, to make. Boy, I do, I make. Bona, I did, I made, in the aorist tense. Boysha in the imperfect tense. Let's go back to the start page. You can also find the word of the day here, which is today me kendo. Me kendo means to sing. Also you can explore some topics like beginner essentials. If you click on this, you will find many words and phrases which are essential for beginners. So this is very useful, I think. Also, you can find a flag in the bottom right corner. You can click on this flag and you can submit a feedback, be it something nice, like you want to say this app is great, or if you find a mistake, or if you find something which is missing. If something is missing, like if a word is missing which you wanted to be added, then you can also submit this feedback here. You can also upload photos, etc. This is very useful, so we can receive your feedback and improve the app. Then let's click on the favorites. Here you can find the words which you have saved as your favorites, also the example phrases. You can also sort them if you want to have them appear in a different order. This is all possible. There's also the vocab trainer. The vocab trainer is very special. You find 6 games here: flashcards, word pairing, translate, conjugations, crossword, word search, etc. Let's click on the first one. There we have an example word, letter. Letter, then we have to find the correct translation, which is letter. This is actually from the same root, so it's similar in English. And then we can go to the next word, etc. Also, we can save these words if you want to learn them especially. And there are also 5 other games which you can have a look at: word pairing, or also translate, or also conjugations, etc. You can play around with these games and improve your Geg Albanian knowledge. Let's go back and go to the next site, the next page, lessons. There we have grammar lessons. So you can click on the first one, the Albanian alphabet, and you will find a tutorial, a quiz, and vocabulary from this lesson. So you can start the tutorial, for example. You will find some important information and also some questions already. We can also go back, and then we have the tutorial again, or also the quiz. Let's go back and look at the pronunciation page. There we find all the vowels, short vowels, long vowels, the schwa sound, also the nasal vowels, or the consonants, and you can already click on them and listen to the pronunciation, how they shall be pronounced. Also, in the bottom you find a quiz, so you can start the quiz. You can click on this audio emoji symbol, then you will listen to a sound and you have to find the right letter matching this sound. I think this is very useful to improve your pronunciation. Let's move on to the Kosovo quiz, culture. Here we find 4 quiz categories: history, geography, culture, and language. You can click on history, for example, and you find a question: who led the Albanian resistance during the Young Turk period? I think this was Isa Bolletini. And this is correct, yes. You will also find an explanation down below, and you can move on to the next card. Let's go back to the learning path. There you'll find your learning path, today's goal, the leaderboard, your progress, your collector, quizmaster, rule master, etc. You find some categories here, and you can also go to the settings where you find your username, email address, learning preferences. Also, of course, you can delete your account if you wish. And on the very bottom, you can also find the legal information, terms of service, privacy policy, and the imprint. Also, you can find an FAQ, frequently asked questions. What is GegLex? Who is GegLex for? What is the difference between Geg and Standard Albanian, etc. Also, we have a blog, and there I would like to show you some articles. For example, the first one, Pronunciation Guide, Mastering Geg Albanian Sounds. Here we have a very thorough article about the pronunciation of Geg Albanian, also with audio files. You can click on the audio symbols to listen to the files, and then you know how to pronounce these letters or example words. So you can check out the website geglex.com. The app, I think it is very useful. It's a beautiful app with many information, quizzes. You can learn a lot from this app. Also, we will of course continuously work on this app. We want to expand it. We want to include more features in the future. We want to make it even better in the future. We are very curious about your feedback, so please write a comment, follow our channel, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, etc. Look at the website geglex.com, and please write us your feedback. We hope you like it. We hope you can learn a lot with GegLex. We would appreciate it a lot. Thanks a lot for your support, for your attention. That's really great. And we will see each other next video again here on GegLex. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it with your friends and family. Thank you very much. Faleminderit shumë. Tunga tjetja, përshëndetje, ditën e mirë.